everybody, welcome to Chair Yoga. I am Sarah Lyon, a registered yoga teacher, a licensed professional counselor. Been teaching yoga here with St. Charles Parish Library since, for years. But I'm a little bit, broken. I have 2 knee replacements and multiple surgeries in my history, so I have to show up in the form that I'm in, which means chair yoga. So for those that have been maybe too intimidated by yoga, maybe it's not something that you thought you could show up to wherever you are coming from, this might be a perfect introduction. So welcome. We are filming this last class to post online, and we will be meeting in person. So keep an eye out for that information as we kind of figure out our schedules. So starting seated, I recommend having a chair that does not have the armrests if you can. And I usually suggest putting a rug or a mat underneath the chair so the chair doesn't slip around. And then sitting up real close to the edge of the chair. So you're not leaning back in the chair and you're figuring out where your sit bones are. So maybe wiggle around a little bit to figure out where your sit bones are. And you notice the moment you start to wiggle around a little bit, then you activate the muscles through your core. So ground the sit bones so that they're evenly pressing into the chair. Ground the feet into the floor. Maybe spread your toes out, wiggle them around a little bit. See what it feels like to plug the big toe into the ground and lift up the rest of the toes, or vice versa if possible. Playing around with the muscles that spiral up the legs. Imagine leaving the legs exactly where they are and squeezing the inner thighs towards one another. Notice what that does to your core and how strengthening through the core adjusts the strength that you move through the rest of your body. Relax your shoulders on top of that contracted core. And then just take a couple moments to find your breath. Deep breaths in through the nose to filter the breath. And then either exhaling out through the nose or out through slightly parted lips, making that ha sound as you exhale. That also brings your attention inward to the experience of your breath. So taking a few more deep breaths, maybe wiggling around a little bit more to find your posture. Feel where the stomach contracts in, tilting the tailbone slightly towards the chair. Lengthen up through the top of the head, keeping your breath going. So that's actually quite a bit going on for just sitting here. And if you're noticing that you're having a hard time taking those big, huge breaths and contracting the muscles through your core at the same time, you're not going to be the first one that's had a struggle with that. It takes time and it takes practice to make any kind of change happen in our bodies, in our experience, mentally too. So take a few more deep breaths here. Keep practicing breathing around that hold through the spine, planting the feet, figuring out where you are in space. One more big breath. Exhale the air completely. And just begin rolling the chin towards the chest. And then slowly letting the chin roll towards the right elbow, not the chin, the ear, towards the right elbow. Slowly bringing the chin back to the chest and rolling the left ear towards the left shoulder, and keep flowing. Chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder, chin back to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Match your breath with the movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Coming back to center. And slowly roll back up. Reaching both arms forward. And then we're going to take the right elbow over the left. And then wrap the back of the hands towards one another. Reaching your right arm forward and back around to try and bring your hands, the palms of your hands, they probably won't go right together. But you can kind of hold on and twist, maybe just twist through the arms, even try to pull the elbows down towards your hips, tuck the tailbone underneath you. And then breathe around that hold. You might just be right here. Maybe you're just crossing at the forearms and then reaching your fingertips towards one another. Wherever you are today is what you have to practice with. And yoga is a practice, not a perfect. Reaching your arms up towards the sky, pulling the tailbone down towards the chair. One more big breath in. And on the exhale, you're going to release your arms. Float them down to your sides. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Maybe bring your gaze to the sky. And then exhale. Stretching your hands forward. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to go to the opposite side. So this time, work your left arm underneath your right. And then wrapping again at the wrists. And then pull the arms down towards your chest. Deep breaths in. Notice where your tailbone goes or if your spine is swaying. And tuck your tailbone down towards the chair. Trying to bring the shoulders square to one another. Stretching through the arms. Maybe even cutting off the circulation just a little bit. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, lifting the hands up towards the sky. Keep breathing. Big breath in. And on the exhale, if we just made a dam through our arms, now we are exhaling and letting the blood flow to our fingertips as we bring our arms down by our sides. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale, floating your arms all the way down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, floating the arms all the way down. One more big inhale, arms up. And exhale. Let them go, shake them out. Taking a big breath in, pick up your left hand, place it to the outside of your right knee. Take the heel of the right hand and press it into the chair right behind you. Big belly breath forward. And on the exhale, trying to keep your torso and your hips squared forward as you twist through the spine, using the leverage of your grip to look behind you, over your right shoulder. Open the chest to the side wall. One more big breath in. And on the exhale, just unwind, slow and steady, so that you're paying attention to the movement between postures. Taking the right hand to the outside of the left knee, square your torso forward, picking up the left hand. Place the heel of the hand into the chair right behind your spine, so the length of the arm is pressing into the back body. Big breath forward. And exhale. Twist. And if your spine is like mine and it likes to crack a little bit on your first twist of the day, then that can be, I don't know, it can be a good thing. One more big breath here. And exhale. Slowly coming back to center. Paying attention to that movement between the postures is keeping your attention inward, that mindfulness. So sitting back in the chair and then spreading the knees wide. You want to make sure your knees are over your ankles and your toes are pointing out away from you. You can press your hands into the top of your quads to see if you can get some space in between the vertebrae. So really pressing into the quads, pressing the shoulders up into the ears, and then taking that left shoulder and pointing it forward, using the arm to make that twist happen through the spine, if that makes sense. So I'm pressing into my thigh, opening up my inner thigh as I am pushing that left shoulder forward. Big breath in and out. Big breath in. And on the exhale, slowly come up. Pressing the hands into the quads, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Inhaling and exhaling, pressing the left hand into the quad right above the knee and rolling your right shoulder forward. Making some space on the inner thigh, stretching through the side body, making some space between the vertebrae, and hopefully this feels good. One more big breath. And on the exhale, slowly come up. Sending your arms out to the side. Let's inhale both arms up. And then exhale, you're going to bring the right elbow to the top of the right thigh. And just opening your heart towards the sky, stretching your left arm up. Wiggling your fingertips if that feels good to you. Big breath in and exhale. Slowly come up, bringing both arms up, reaching up towards the ceiling, taking another breath in, tuck the tailbone towards the chair, and exhale, bringing the left forearm to the left leg. Opening the heart, stretching your right arm up to the sky. Big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. One more big breath. Exhale. Take a deep breath. And then this time when you exhale, slowly with control, bow all the way forward. If this is as far as you're getting and you want to rest your elbows on your quads and hang out here, you may. If you can and would like to, reach your hands all the way forward, bowing towards the ground. Big breath in. And out. Big breath in. And out. Last big breath. And exhale. Slowly roll all the way back up to seated. Releasing the head last. Placing your hands on your chair just to shift around a little bit. So you're going to sit with your right thigh across the chair and extending the left leg behind you. If it's just going about here today, that's fine. Wherever you feel comfortable, if you're extending your leg behind you, trying to open and shift your hips. Maybe you'd like to extend your arms out to either side. And then the gaze is out over the right fingertips. Take a deep breath in and out. If you'd like to lower the left heel, that might feel more stable. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath. And then exhale. Slowly lower. Pressing your hands into your chair, shifting your legs around to the other side so that the left thigh is across the chair, sitting kind of close to the edge so that you can extend the right leg back behind you. Maybe bending to here, wherever you feel most comfortable, and then opening the hips just enough to feel like you're making some space through the pelvic girdle. And then relax your shoulders down, sending the energy out through your fingertips. Gaze is out over your left fingers. Big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Last big breath in. And then exhale. Bring both hands down, swinging your legs forward in front of you. Adjusting as needed to sit on the edge of your chair, planting your feet, spreading the weight evenly through wherever your structure is touching, so you feel supported and grounded at the same time. Take a big breath. Let it go. Maybe wiggle around a little bit, remembering your spine, paying a little extra attention at any spots that feel tight. And settling into a comfortable seated posture where you're still holding onto your body, but you're softening. You can bring your hands to heart center if you'd like. And I'll finish class with the Gayatri Mantra. It's just a short chant in Sanskrit. It's talking about the lineage of teaching, the teacher within us, and the teachers that brought yoga here to all of us today. Om Bhurabhuva Svaha Tan Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Pracho Vaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And if you'd like, you're welcome to bring your hands, pressing the back of the thumbs into the space between the brows, and sealing your practice, if you choose, bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you all very much. Have a lovely day.